Here's Byron Buxton now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a 2-out double steal.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either.
Fielder.
He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, DJ Cameron.
That's a
ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Push softly over toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 in? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it 4-1. Ready now, Brent Rucker. He got on
Leading
top
off
of
for
one
the
and was a
win.
ground out victim
The right
last
fielder.
time.
Brent Rucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And he takes strike two. Dunning is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Now
Just
batting.
an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. In there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch, strike 3 called. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. But he'll think better of that idea as he holds on at second with 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Alex.
Striding forward now
K.
is the DH, Alex K. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 2-1. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. We are in back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today.
Leading up
He's
for
hoping
the
to see someone
Tigers,
step up and find
the
a way to
left
get
fielder,
something going, though.
number
This game
14.
isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away. but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Kepler comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the
Up
first
next for
out.
the
A
Tigers,
little bit over halfway
the
home tonight.
designated
Bottom
hitter,
of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jeffers.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two and 1. In there, 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Jeffers gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Luis Arias. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And here's a slider for a called
2
strike.
balls, 1 strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-2. Hit hard, but foul. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A double play ball to second. 4-3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Byron Buxton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like
Up
that.
next for the
He's
Twins,
just too dangerous,
the
and they
shortstop,
decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Down.
Ready once again, J.J. Downs. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Count is 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rogers is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
And there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now.
Third baseman,
All you
number
have to do is
13.
look at the last 4 hitters for
A-Ray.
All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Piscotty is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Back here now at Comerica
Your
Park
attention,
in
please.
Detroit. Twins
Now
on
pitching
top
for
in this
the
one as we
Tigers.
take a look now at our game
Number
summary
34,
through the first 6 innings of play. Franklin
Perez
Perez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. So stepping in,
Leading
Brent
off the middle
Rucker.
field. The right fielder, Brent Rucker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Cameron. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th.
Kepler.
And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throwing to second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The first baseman, number 22.
Miguel Sano will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now the more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in, Ryan Jeffers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Sano over at second. K at first. 2 out in the inning. And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, DJ Cameron. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
DJ
In there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton moves over, makes the play, one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
To 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Buxton has it in his tracks. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
Next steps Kristen Stewart. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case,
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. Into the box now, Randy Cesar. He flew out in his last at bat.
Randy Cesar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And that's a setup pitch right there. 1-2.
well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground is short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third,
Up
you
next
got
for the
problems all over the place.
You come right up, you got right, you're starting an inning fresh, you're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning, you look up and all of a sudden first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Just some more of the
batter,
same from him.
number
He's
4.
been clutch all year with runners in
JJ.
scoring position,
Down.
and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, J.J. Downs, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Arias on third. Buxton is at second with nobody out. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder
right
has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting,
Your
that stuff
attention,
they go
please.
over. So
Now,
every
pitching
base
for the
runner
Tigers.
is on notice, knowing
Number
that this guy's got
59.
one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Kevin Quackenbush comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Cameron is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So
Left field.
striding in, Max Kepler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Cameron is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman.
So
number
coming to
22.
the plate, Miguel Sano. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Ball 1. Quackenbush, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Here's another 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Leading up
We're in the
for the
8th now,
Tigers.
and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been
CJ.
very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. As we take a look at his numbers,
The batter, number 19.
jump out at you.
And
Second
here's the thing
baseman,
from a pitcher's
Jonathan.
perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow,
Go.
he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Time
Now
to bring
batting,
you up to date on
shortstop,
the numbers for our 2 starters.
Wilbur.
It's our starter comparison,
Flores.
and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Cron stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Jake Rogers.
Ready for another chance. Jake Rogers started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The 1-1 is a curveball in the dirt. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
High pop-up. Sano is there for it. And the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Stepping in, Alex K.
Leading off for the Twins, the designated hitter, Alex K.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Adrianza trying to get there. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the
Now
zone,
batting.
and then you
Catcher.
bring that one inside.
Ryan.
You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now this at-bat just doesn't want to get off the ground as he'll step out for a second time. And you wonder if he's trying to get in his head out there as he steps out for a third time now. He's set and the pitch. Hard liner toward short. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it
The third
again.
baseman.
Randy Cesar.
Randy
He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Cesar.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch of the at-bat. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis
Arias. Into the box, Luis Arias. From the stretch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Jeffers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on top 7-1.
Leading up for the Tigers.
So the lineup
the
flips
third
over
baseman,
and digging in.
A-Ray
Adrianza. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen.
Steven Piscotty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jorge
your
Alicea
attention,
takes
please.
the ball here as he'll enter
Now
with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 44.
First pitch of the
Jorge
at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Buxton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, DJ Cameron.
Now at the plate, DJ Cameron. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball.
The final line
just
score for our ball game tonight.
7-1
for the victorious
score
Twins.
in tonight's.
7 runs
Minnesota
on 14
took the lead
hits.
in the second inning
No
and
errors.
rode that until
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Tommy McMillan struck out 15 overall with the win as the Twins disposed of the Tigers 7-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Twins are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Royals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took a walk-off victory in extra innings against the Rangers 4-3. As of right now, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They trail by 8.5 games. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 8-2. At the start of the day, the Astros sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 6 games out of first, while the White Sox sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. Franmil Reyes swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading Cleveland over the Phillies 5-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. In the standings, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Blake Snell twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen as the Rays pushed past the A's 1-0. Heading into the day, the Rays are in 1st place in the AL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Athletics are in 1st place in the AL West. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Baltimore Orioles tallied 5 home runs overall as they blew out the Jays 14-5. As of right now, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, 13 games out. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Yankees had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 11 games out of first. And the Yankees are 2nd in the division, 10.5 back. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. In the standings, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are 2nd in the division, only a game-and-a-half back. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 6-5. As of today, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're 17.5 games out of first. And the Nationals are atop the division, a commanding 8.5 games ahead of second. Jake Marisnick launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 13-1. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. Heading into the day, the Mets are in 2nd place in the NL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card, while the Braves are 3rd in the division, 16 games out of first. Lamont Wade needed just a single to complete the cycle, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 6-5. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Pirates are 2nd in the division, 12 games behind 1st place. The Cincinnati Reds totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. In the standings, the Reds sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. They're 16.5 games out of first, while the Brewers are at the bottom of the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The San Diego Padres sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-3. As of today, the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central, 18 games out of first. And the Padres sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division. They're 7 games back. Clayton Kershaw reached the milestone 200th career win, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 11-6. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers are atop the division, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Rockies racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-4. At the start of the day, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Giants are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.